Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. It is 3:19 a.m. I am doing not too bad. I'm significantly less tired in this episode than I was in yesterday's episode. I had no coffee yesterday, so I got coffee today, or had coffee. I'm not drinking coffee right now. That would be a bad play. But how you doing? How you doing? Hope you're hanging in there. Uh, how you doing? Check on yourself. Really, like a real how you doing. How you doing? Not like every how you doing is a real how you doing, but like ask yourself how you doing. How are you? I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. Uh, anything to tell you today? Not really. I took a tell you a funny story from my day. I took a midterm today. It was a it was a CIS midterm masquerading as a linear algebra midterm, or it was a linear algebra midterm masquerading as a CIS midterm, I should say. And so I was dusting off my linear algebra knowledge, and I was looking up how to translate a vector across a point, and I looked up translate vector across point in space or something like that, and Google first response was Google Translate translating the term vector across a point in 2D space from English to Japanese, and I said, "No, Google, that's not right. You tried though. Good try, Google. Maybe next time." It's not often that they make an oopsie like that. I thought that was pretty funny though. It was a really hard midterm. It was it was just sitting there doing linear algebra for like 4 hours, and then at the end of it, I went, man, I don't remember hating linear algebra this much. I really don't. Anyway, let me ask you your question for the day, and then let's get rolling. This is gonna be like this is a repeat question, and I know this is a repeat question, but I want to ask it again. A little while back, I asked people for song requests, and someone dropped me like I got a lot of really good song requests, like a lot of, or not song requests, sorry, like song suggestions, I guess. Song recommendations is the word I'm looking for. Someone recommended me this song called "Day In Day Out" by Neroche. That's Neroche, and I've been listening to that song like every day for the last few weeks. That song is such a banger. It's the exact song I'm looking for when last time I requested songs. So send me a song. I don't really care what it is, what genre. I'm pretty open. I will listen to anything. So just send me a song. Don't give me a song to look up. Or if you want to give me a link, you can. However, your comment will get held until I remember to check the held comments area. So if you don't care about that, it'll be fine. But yeah, give me some songs to listen to. I'm looking to broaden my horizon, I guess. Do I have a song to recommend to you? Not really, honestly. I got one. I got one to recommend to you. What have you been listening to lately? I guess is the best question here. I've been listening to 505 by the Arctic Monkeys a lot. That song's really good. Like when they do like a little break and then they come back and they go louder. I love that shit. That song's really good. Yeah, give me a song. That's what I want from you today. And let's begin. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, I guess. I've been getting a lot of Exile Melting today. Or this week, I should say. Exile Awoken, Exile Melting, Rage Talos, Failure Arcus, Patient Seraph, Sharp and Purifying Cleanse, and Graft. I should tell you as well, I got 2 more projects and 1 more midterm. Darkest Dungeon is probably going to be on hold until next week. So I would guess that Darkest Dungeon will probably come back around the 2nd, somewhere around there. It's going to be on a little break, but I am going to play a few runs of it for YouTube. I'm going to take Emblem of the Exiles from our first artifact here. Infused Mallet. Gross. I do... Okay, so... Decades ago, in another lifetime, I mapped out the Blessed Run, where you play Strangler Wendleton with 2 Predator, and you use Reform to bring him back and keep enemies locked to a floor. And you get to use your champion to make 7 heavies not exist. I've mapped that idea out. I think it's really bad. I think it's terrible. But I'm gonna pick Strangler anyway, because I don't feel like playing Predator today. And we're gonna see where we end up. I don't think it works though. I think it just loses. I'm also gonna take the money because we have Emblem of the Exiles and no enemies should walk by me. Do I have any healing? I have 2 purifying cleanses. It's not worth since I took the money trial. Yeah, like this idea, I don't think it works. I think it's a losing game plan. But goddamn it, I'm gonna try it. Well, maybe not. Like, look, the idea is there. Let it percolate in the back of your head for a little bit. Just leave it. Leave it as something to think about. And hey, if it works out and we play it, cool. If it doesn't work, it's fine too. I should get Train Stewards into the reform pool though. I just want you to think about it. Just you know, keep thinking about it. Let it roll. Maybe it seems cool. Maybe you like it. You're fine. I'll take my 10 damage. Like, maybe the run... the problem is I don't know what I would be playing that scales independently on a higher floor. That's the issue I have with it. Like, what the hell do I play that scales independently on a higher floor? Everything in Melting scales through strikes. So, I don't know. I don't know what I would take. I'm like, maybe you scale with like Razor Sharp. We don't need Glimmer for sure. Gotta be the Razor Sharp angle here. And I'm down for an Entombed Explosive. Good card. Yeah, good card. Especially since I have Primitive Mold and nothing to bring back. Explosive every turn is very good. And I would love to see like I'd love to see a Baron here. That's what I would love to see. No, Bounty Stalker. No, Bounty Stalker. No, I'm not playing it. I'm not playing Bounty Stalker here. I don't think it's good. I mean, I think it's fine. I think Bounty Stalker is one of those always wins sort of units. I pick something that lets me survive, and I just play Bounty Stalker and he wins, right? You play Primitive Mold, you do Draft or Self-Infuse. So I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I want to play Baron with my Sweeper. I want to play Baron with Wendleton. Give him plus 25, he goes nuts. I don't want to do it, Bounty Stalker. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm done. I've done it. I've clicked away. Yeah, it's done. It's dusted. I'm not doing it. No Bounty Stalker. Okay, so +3. Trust me, I'm not that tired. I just keep yawning. I'm gonna go Hammer Chest Plates. +3 in Combustible Wax. Combustible Wax is a maybe. I think it's just more annoying than anything else, though. Wickless Baron goes down. Could have rerolled for multi-strike, but I'll take the plus 25 and roll. It's 115. The odds are so low. Like, it's 120. I'm gonna roll for it. 115 on an Endless. That's fine. Yeah, Baron wants multi-strike for sure, and then you duplicate Self-Infuse or get him on the unit draft here. Strangler is cool because he's so strong early game. He just hits that wall and then starts losing, but right now he's really good. And so I do want to find a way to give Strangler more health so that I can Razor Sharp more comfortably. That'll also be on our to-do list. This fucking Collector is just... just give me one Collector on the top floor. You know, it's a little early for me to be saying just give me one, right? But like, you know, I'll complain anyway. What else am I gonna do? Am I gonna do not complain? Don't be ridiculous, please. Yeah, I think that this will be a little... Like right now I have so much health on the Baron, right, with the plus 25 as well. It'll be a little suspicious on the scaling as time goes on, though. I don't think it's playing a Burnout idea. Well, maybe I should have played Whiplash. So if there's a draft in this melting pack that we're about to see, I might have been wrong in skipping Bounty Stalker. Wildwood Sap is good. So is the second Razor Sharp Edge, though. Wildwood Sap is pretty good, though. I'll go second Razor Sharp Edge. I think it's better. Okay, no draft. I feel great. Wicklash. It's a plus 10, but Burnout on Wendleton. Don't really like it. Crushing Demise is a hard card to pass, but this might be the situation where you pass it. They can't crush on the floor where every enemy is. And if an enemy... yeah, I don't think I take it, because I want to get the harvest value. So I'll skip. Wrong guy. Although money's kind of cool here. You just get super rich off a Wickless Tycoon in the early game. That's an interesting idea. You take Wickless Tycoon just for now. Like, you get rid of him, you stop playing him around here. But you take him right now, and you just take the money. I think it's a little risky. I might lose if I do it, so I'm gonna pass it, but that's an idea you could play. And so we'll go duplicate Self-Infuse right now. Go here, Steel Shop here. Probably not going to, but there is an idea. There's an idea here too, which is take double space. Take double space and play 2 Barons is another idea. Might actually end up doing that. If I'll have to take 1 space now, which I don't hate because I get to slot the tomb in. I get little harvest value. But it's an interesting idea, isn't it? I think it should be fine. It's better if I get multi-strike, but does he not give HP? No, he doesn't. But the number becomes purple. Or not purple, sorry, white. It goes away from green. I think that just happens, though. It's fine. Anything interesting in this cavern? Or 10 health? What is this? This is a full health thing? I don't need it because I took fire health. I think she comes back, too. I think she comes back, even if you skip. Maybe not. You have to take that? I don't know. I never see that event. I forget it's in the game. It was something different before, wasn't it? What did it give you before? Rage Talus, okay. What did it give you before? I'm trying to think of it. What was it? I want to say it was Relics, but that doesn't sound right. I really don't remember. What did the Malika event give you before they changed it? Like, I really want to say it was Relics, but that just, it doesn't sound right. Someone will tell me, I'm sure. Let me know. Someone tell me what it was. I feel like I should remember. It wasn't Relics. Was it? Maybe it was Random Relics and I'm just doubting myself for no reason. I'm down to take space here, really. Because if I go to enough magic shops, I can make all the root seeds free, and they cover draw, and we'll remove most of our cards. Because that's all I really need to do is remove stuff. Pick up a heal or something similar for surviving Divinity. Really, I just have to solve surviving the Divinity. If I had stealth here, this run would be done. Hallowed Halls, I just haven't played it in a while. We can play Hallowed Halls here. It's early enough in a run. I can just go Hallowed Halls. Yeah, I'm confident in Hallowed Halls here. I think it's good. Shattered Shell, Animus, a Speed, Paraffin, Enforcer. I'm alright, I'm alright, I'm alright. So extra space is now not that interesting because Hallowed Halls goes until you exceed. So if I play Wendleton, Wickless Baron, Hallowed Halls will fill that floor and overfill that floor. So I'm going to take energy now in this idea. Damn, there was Hallowed Halls Bounty Stalker on this run. How about that? You want to just show me a holdover right away? Because that would be pretty nice. Just a holdover right here. Across. Put a -1 on root seeds and then we roll. Holdover. Cool. So I will go, I'll go to 1 cost here. Well, let me look ahead. Go Steel Shop here. We duplicate Hallowed Halls most likely at this event. Magic Shop here. What, I have duplicate Hallowed Halls. I'm just thinking about what are the odds that I get a Value Stone, and it's 1 in 3 and I don't have any certainty, right? If I were going to a magic shop here or the duplicate was later, like I want to get the second Hallowed Halls Actually, maybe I want to get the second Baron first. I think I do want to get the second Baron first. In that case, I will wait on the -1 on Hallowed Halls then. Because... yeah, okay, that's better. I mean, this card just answers the entire run for me. That's really cool. Now I don't have to worry about keeping myself alive. Predator gets multi-strike. It's got to be better. It gives us quick, too. I guess you could think about intrinsic Hallowed Halls, too, but it's not very good because I want to play 2 of them. I should take this money. Oh, cool. Our Relentless will be a little questionable, but otherwise we should be fine. And I guess the good thing too is with multi-strike I will start locking these enemies into the floor. Yeah, like they won't be able to leave if my Hallowed Halls rolls in a bad way somehow. And I have burnout extenders. Plenty to be happy about here. And we actually no, we can't even roll in a bad way because we have quick, right? No matter what, my units will attack, even if they die. This is really good. Wow. This seems really, really good. Form both of these cons. I guess I could put a Train Steward in the mix. I may as well, because it gives me an extra harvest, huh? There's not a good reason not to put an extra Train Steward. I mean, there is no reason to. Well, there is a reason to, actually. It's Entombed Explosive. Now that you mention it. You're not wrong. And Hallowed Halls here. I guess you do the Purifying Cleanses, why not? It's gonna feel better when I get the multi-strike too on the Rooted, but I think that this is just... I can't actually envision a way that this loses right now. That's how I feel about this. I think that this run is... it's like, I guess it loses on running out of burnout on boss waves right now. That's what you gotta look out for, but this is a 100, 160, so he crushes if he lives. Or if he doesn't burn out, I should say. And we fixed that by removing non-essential cards so that I can... well, we fixed that by playing 2 Hallowed Halls, actually. Definitely we fixed that by playing 2 Hallowed Halls. And just not adding anything else to the deck. Engulfed in Smoke. I don't need this. I actually... yeah, I don't add anything else. Keep them coming. Okay, so it does keep coming. Cool. I don't need that either. I could probably pump as many pack shards as I wanted on this too. People have been saying I should just take pack shards on runs like this, but I don't know. I think it's fine to just cash in the dub. Multi-strike per Baron, very good. You wanna give me like 1 size here? Trap shoot Pulley Cloth. Don't need. How about Value Stone? Spell Chain. Spell chaining Hallowed Halls would be cool if I could make it cost less, but alas, it's not there. We'll pay 150 on removals. Train Steward, go. And up next is as many primitive molds as I dare remove. Duplicate here, magic shop here. If I don't have Value Stone at this temple, I can wait. I can play it at 2. I have to stop playing Hallowed Halls at 2 when I play the second one. But right now, since I took energy, I can keep it at 2 and hope for the best possible case. And the real thing is there's no reason not to. Ooh, Crystal Cloak. I think I just don't play Hallowed Halls in this fight. It's Sycophants. Yeah, I think the secret strat here is you don't play Hallowed Halls. She'll run me out of burnout, but we have enough harvests. If I don't play it, I have enough harvests to let Wickless Baron just kill. So, yeah, the secret strategy here is to not play Hallowed Halls. As crazy as it may seem, we gotta not lose. I think I can't complain about Collector because I didn't say anything when it gave me Collector on top 4, so, you know. Do not click Hallowed Halls here. This is the sort of mistake that I would make if it were a later episode. Like if it were about 45 minutes from now when I was recording this, I would definitely mess this up, but, you know, feeling good. Feeling on my A game right now. Because I can play Hallowed Halls, like, I could probably play Hallowed Halls actually and get the burnout from my burnout extenders, but you have to lock yourself in at some point. So when do you stop playing Hallowed Halls, right? That becomes the question. And the answer is just I don't know. And I'm not gonna try to find out. Grab Root Seeds. Because instead I can just have a 137 health unit stand in front of the enemy that does 16 per round and go, hey. let me show you the door. Good job, me. Found the line. Right, stop playing cards. I don't want to like accidentally click something and use that. Gotta be adaptable in Monster Turn. You gotta be ready. I don't need Ensnare. I don't need... I don't add another card to this deck. There's not a card they can show me that I put in this deck right now. And then we add in second Baron. It's plus 15. Oh, I should have checked the cavern first. I'm gonna regret this. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's actually almost not even worth it. I kind of want to take the plus 10. It makes Purify and Cleanse just burn out, but that's fine. I want to take the plus 10 for Wendleton. It's good for him, right? Because then he goes to... He's losing not that much. I'm gonna take it. He's not losing that much HP from Razor Sharps, but still seems right. Nothing here. Take 15 there. I'm gonna end up risking... I mean, if I go over on pack shards on this run, I don't care. It's only really a question of if I have enough burnout, right? I have to go into Relentless with enough burnout right now. That's the only thing. Probably also have to not incant my Hallowed Halls on accident. And the other hard question in a run that looks like this is actually not that hard, as it turns out. Yeah, it's just the question of how do I kill the other Baron, and it's put in bottom floor. I should have put this Baron on the top floor right now. I should have put him on the bottom floor because he'd die quicker, but it's fine. This way I get a little more HP, maybe. I don't know. Do not play Entombed Explosive anymore. Do play Hallowed Halls. Do play Hallowed Halls, yeah. I always, like, every time I play it, I'm worried something bad's gonna happen. You can also slot in the Wickless Baron on this turn, right? If on the first burnout turn, you can play Hallowed Halls with a unit that you want to play. It feels so scary. It feels so scary. He's gonna come up here and, yeah, drop an Incant Shard. It is fine. I incant these cards and I don't think I care. I just play Hallowed Halls, basically. And we want Wendleton to go in front, because then when he dies first and we get the Harvest. It doesn't make a big difference, it's just 5/5. But, you know, every little bit matters. And so from this position, we're going to want to start thinking about our burnout. Or we want to start planning our burnout, really. Does it matter if you play these first or second? I think it doesn't. No, it wouldn't make a difference. It would not make a difference, yeah. We have 5. I want to have about 7 burnout to be safe here, to get enough damage. So... yeah, I think 7 burnout is the number. It's like, it's a very specific number, but it's basically the number that makes me say, yeah, that seems good. And I Purify and Cleanse back here. Like, what, 400 per round? I need 5 burnout. 4 burnout, probably. But 7 makes me feel safe because it's 6 now. Just get him out of here. Easy peasy. Even without Bounty Stalker, this run ends up pretty fun. But with Bounty Stalker, oh buddy. With Bounty Stalker on this run, oof. That would have been something. Big draw here. I know I don't need it because of Root Seeds, but I don't need anything here. I need to reintroduce myself. Damn, if I had gone all in on the Malika event, you could probably, if you want to play an interesting run, if you like hunting those high pack shard runs, you could probably play like a 300 pack shard run or something like that on this run. -1s all go to Root Seeds. Holdover goes to nothing. We'll put it on a Root Seeds, I guess. It's like, fine. I don't think I want it. Haste Ember, Face for Blade does nothing. Winged Indulgence, I guess it's okay. I guess it's fine. Also, it's like, if I knew I had the encased ember there, you could do something with the tomb we have and extra energy, but whatever. What if Strangler 3 is something really strong? Like, what if Strangler 3 does something really, really good, and I just don't know it, because why the hell would I ever get to Strangler 3, right? Just thought about that. Cut out Primitive Mold. I could also cut out Entombed Explosive. They're equally mediocre. I'll save the rest of my money and we'll just leave. Alright, so this is the only fight that I think can really pose a threat. I don't think it poses a threat. The big overarching thing here that you have to keep in mind is that this is Strangler, and it's Strangler 2. Yeah, I didn't mean to say this fight, like this fight specifically. I'm not worried about harvesting the enemy here or anything like that. Because I'm gonna lock him down forever. He'll never leave the floor. This Dark Wings, no matter how much HP he gets, he's never gonna leave my floor. It does not matter. I guess he could give enough armor to overstack the floor, is what it could have happened. But I doubt even that. Is healing actually make it? No, it doesn't matter. Right? It doesn't matter. He's gonna give 45 armor though. Yeah, hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute. Hang on. These guys have 80 armor. No, it's fine. We actually got Strangler to go first there too, which was really good. It's just a moment of, hey, wait a minute. Just a second to think about it. That is a lot of armor. How much armor did this guy just generate? 15, 45 per unit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like 225. That's a bit. 225 armor in that turn. It's a bit. It's a little bit. Again, though, doesn't really matter. I did not realize that Hallowed Halls started... Did Hallowed Halls always make Ember Drain happen? Maybe it did. I feel like it didn't. But I'm probably just misremembering. 1800. 5 is about the number I need for burnout. Probably a little less even. We got 400 in a round? No, 600 in a round roughly. About 4. So you just keep playing Hallowed Halls, right? At this point. Yeah, realistically, unless I'm Purifying Cleansing a specific unit up really high, I should just keep Hallowed Hallsing every turn, because their burnout keeps increasing. But not really a big deal either way. Maybe, like, Adaptive Mutation I skipped without really saying anything about, and I'm probably going to do that again. It doesn't heal you to full, which is a big draw of this card, but also switching your health and attack doesn't matter in this run very much. It's a difference of, what, 50? I guess it's plus 50 on a single Wickless Baron, but I'm not interested. Dude, I said on this run earlier, if I had stealth, this would be free, and they showed me 3 stealth cards. They showed me 3 Engulfed in Smokes. I gotta say, Monster Train, I appreciate it. I appreciate you giving me what is, like, it would be hard to find a losing line in this seed. It really does seem like it would be hard to find. Yeah, I got the Value Stone Hallowed Halls, by the way. That's pretty cool. Oh, before I duplicate this, I should check if there's anything in here. What would there even be? I don't know. Flicker's Liquor does nothing. Thorn Casing, Precious Plating, or whatever. Grindstone gives plus 5. It's fine. I have enough money to take something like that. I can duplicate Hallowed Halls. You check for a extra upgrade slot though. I don't know what I would put on it. There's actually nothing I would put on it. So never mind. Not worth. My most important cards are free now, which means I'm pretty free to spend the rest of my energy however I want. I'm gonna spend all my money on removing cards, because all we really care about is getting to Hallowed Halls as quickly as possible. So, I looked at the relics, there was nothing good. I'm gonna cut out all these cards, and we're 21 cards. Cool. Thanks, Hallowed Halls. 115, very good. Not gonna give Trample to Patient Sarah today. And Patient doesn't get rally triggers on the Hallowed Halls, so all he's gonna get is a few incants. Not that it even matters. They'll be lucky to live 2 rounds. Yeah. Really good to get our units out turn 1 as well. I should draw a Hollow Halls here. Cool. And we're quick, so these waves don't pose any threat. I can't really, I mean, from the moment they showed me Hollow Halls, I said to you, I can't really imagine a world where I lose this run. And yeah, the hypothesis stands. I still cannot imagine a world where we lose this run. Still working on it. Still working on enunciating better and slowing down my speech. It's really hard. I know it might not seem like it. Maybe it does seem like it. I'm not sure. I feel like I have a very specific way of speaking that... How do I put it? I slow down and I speed up a lot in sentences. Just like that, right? Because it's weird, and I feel like it's a recent development as well. It's a byproduct of removing ums, likes, and uhs from my vocabulary. Because when you and you it gives time, but it keeps a specific speed, I guess, right? When I pause, I'm usually pausing to formulate the rest of my sentence and figure out what I'm trying to say. So when I talk really fast, it's because I'm saying something that I already know that I'm trying to say. Kind of like when I'm talking about things like welder helper, right? I've said welder helper probably 1,000 times, so sometimes he gets abbreviated to weller helper. Just interesting. It's very interesting to see how my vocal patterns have changed over the last 2 years of content creation. Not something that I cared a whole lot about at the start of making videos, but something that I started thinking about a lot towards the middle and end of making the end. Well, the cat's out of the bag. I misspoke there, so anyway, I guess I'm announcing my retirement now. Nah, but like towards the later stages of my career as a content creator. Later stages, 2 years, you know. It feels like I'm in a later stage. I'm a lot more fundamental. No, not really the word I want to say there. What word? I'm more... I just want to say I'm better. Like, I'm better now than I was 2 years ago at making YouTube videos. Has it been 2 years? About 1.5 years at this point. Something like that. You got for me? 20 pack shards for nothing? I'm okay. She's been giving me her life story and I just keep walking away. Hey, will you help me? Oh, hey, here's who I am. Alright, it was a cool lady. I got places to be. I gotta go kill God. See you later. One last yawn to the road. But yeah. I'm working on slowing down. It's not that I need to work on slowing down. I need to work on not going... I need to work on not speeding up. And it may sound like I said the same thing there, but there's a difference. I think if I spoke at about this pace, this would be the pace that I would like to maintain for the most part. But it's hard, because I gotta take breaks and they figure out what the hell I'm saying. What? Wendell's in front. But again, it doesn't matter because he's strangling. Yeah, so even if he doesn't go in the front there, he's still strangling. Health doesn't matter if he's falling, well, it just fixes everything. What a good run. This is gonna be one of the faster runs that I've recorded, which I am fine with. Have no problem playing a quick one. Absolutely no trouble with playing a little Hallowed Halls action, eh? It's a fun card. A lot of the new rares, and by a lot of I mean, I think every new rare is on its own, just like a game-winning card. Hallowed Halls is a game-winning card. I don't care about this armor, I have Strangler. If Strangler doesn't go in the front, it's fine. No, he does go in the front, so we kill everything anyway. But yeah, do you think that every single rare that they added in the DLC is a winner? Not counting Wormkin wares. Wormkin rares. I do not count them because they're not new. Like every rare in the Wormkin clan is new. But think about it. Hallowed Halls, absolutely broken. The card just single-handedly wins you the game. in almost any circumstance too. Like almost any way that you slice it, Hallowed Halls wins. You just need a unit to reform. And then I guess you need holdover, right? Without holdover, but without holdover you can still make it work. You have to what do you do without holdover? You make a lot of them and you thin the deck. So you make it so you're drawing 8 per turn, you give 2 -1s if you miss holdover, and you have like 3 of this card, and that's fine. That'll work. It won't be as ridiculous as hitting holdover, but in the small subset of runs where you don't hit holdover, you can still play Hallowed Halls like probably like every other turn at the worst. It's hard once you get started, but to get started, like the first few rounds will be rough because you have to go through burnout 1. But like once you get to this point with it, it's fine. Fundamentally the same. I could miss a turn at this point. But, so yeah, Hallowed Halls, definitely a win from any position card. I think Apex Imp is... There's a position where Apex Imp doesn't win, and it's a position where they just don't offer you a single armor option. But in Hellhorn, one armor option that isn't in Flame will win with Apex Imp. I think any single armor card that isn't in Flame wins the run for Apex Imp. And then, real quick, since I'm, runs over, we won, by the way. What do you got? You got Morsel Maid, disgusting unit, very gross. Lots of ways that character wins. I think that guy just wins everything. Who else? You got Steel Singer is a little questionable. I think Steel Singer is close if you're Exile Awoken with no healing starter and you pick him. It's kind of tough. You have to hope on you hitting a heal, but I've won most of the runs. I think I've had 1 or 2 that have fallen short, but for the most part Steel Singer takes it. I think Eel Gorgon is the weakest of your new rares. He's still pretty strong. Eel Gorgon's like the exact power level I would expect. I think Eel Gorgon and Steel Singer are the power level I expect out of rare cards. Steel Singer, he has some nuance to him, but he'll win you the game. And Eel Gorgon's like... Sometimes you just don't draw your incants and die. Like, that happens sometimes, where it's like, oh, hey, on this turn I drew both deadweights, and I only have 5 card draw. Boss kills me. Sometimes you just get got. But anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.